Good morning, welcome to another Daily Dose of Fitness. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. We're gonna get started in just a minute. As you come on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit the heart button, shoot me a comment, let me know that you are here, let me know that you are working out with me. If you're doing this workout on the replay, welcome to the replay. I hope you have a great workout. Those replays are available right here on Facebook for 30 days, but you can find them anytime over on my YouTube channel at Daily Dose Fitness and Nutrition. I encourage you to go over to YouTube, hit the subscribe button, and then head over to the playlist section. You're gonna find all the workouts categorized by month. So today's workout will be in the July 2026 playlist, and it'll be labeled just like it is here. So it'll say Daily Dose of Fitness Live, Strength and Stretch Thursday, and it'll have the date, which is 7/16/26. So with that, I think we are gonna get started on my earlier than normal workout. As always, I don't know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out, or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs you need to stop what you're doing, go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. All right, we're gonna go ahead and stretch it up overhead, all the way through those fingertips. Like I said, I'm coming on here a little early. Normally my workouts are at 7 a.m. Pacific time, but I am dealing with I'm spending extra time with my family right now, and so I need to get going a little earlier. So I decided I need to work out. So I'm coming on a little earlier so that I can get things done and get with my family. All right, we're going side to side here. I told myself and I told you guys on Sunday that I was gonna try to get 3 workouts in this week. This is my 3rd workout, so I'm proud of myself for making it happen. Sometimes you gotta think outside the box. But this is important to me. Staying healthy and staying fit is important to me. So I have to realize that no one else is gonna make time for me and figure out how to fit it in. We're going side to side, stretching that arm out in front, going to the left, stretching the right arm out, going to the right, stretching the left arm out. And let's go ahead and stand it up, arms out to the side. Let's take it side to side. And we're gonna bring those legs in to about shoulder width. It's Kirsten, right? Or Kirsten. All right, feet are at shoulder width apart. Good morning. Hands just above the knees. We're gonna bend the knees and arch the back, head at neutral, then straighten the knees, round the back out, and bring the chin to chest. And press it down and round it up. This time we're going to round it up and then roll it all the way up. One arm comes across the body. Have a great workout. Kirsten, have a great day. And you are welcome. let's pull the other arm across the body. And one elbow goes back. Don't let that back sway. Tuck the rear, squeeze the abs. And we'll pull the other elbow back. And arms out to the side, one arm behind the back, one arm back behind the head, trying to touch those fingers together. Again, tucking the rear, squeezing those abs, keeping the spine long. And to the other side. And pressing one hand down to the ground and pulling the head to the side. And release to the other side. Release, taking those hands behind the back, pressing the hands down, bring those shoulder blades together, and then we're going to bring the arms up. And drop the hands down, taking them down as far as you can, keeping those legs straight. And stepping one foot back, hands to the inside of the shoe, sink the hips down. And the hand that's furthest from the shoe comes up. And down. And hand that's closest to the shoe comes up. And down. And bringing that back foot in, stepping the other foot out. Hands to the inside of the shoe, sink the hips down. Hand that's furthest from the shoe comes up. And down. Hand that's closest to the shoe comes up. And down, bring that back foot in and roll it up. Let's take it onto the wall, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. That back foot there, the back leg is straight, back heel is pressed into the ground, most of the weight on that back heel. And bend the back knee, weight to the toe. And release. Taking it to the other side, pressing that back heel into the ground, weight to the heel, leg is straight. Bending the back knee, putting the weight to the toe. release. One arm on the wall, one arm up in the air, crossing that outside leg over and arcing the arm toward the wall. And back, taking it to the other side, arm up, stretch up as tall as you can, and arc the arm toward the wall. And release. And I think we are going to get started with just some nice, easy side-to-side shoulder presses. You guys ready? Here. There we go. All right, so I have weights in each hand. Feet are going to be about shoulder width apart. Arms come up into goalposts. We're just going to press one arm, turn to the side, and press the arm. Last one, and we'll use these. I'm going to use these same weights, doing a lunge with side lunges with weights. So I'm going to put the weights down on the ground, start with my legs wide, lunge to one side, pick up the weight, lunge to the other side, pick up the weight. Now put it down and put it down. Pick up, put down, put down. Wait, one more. Up, up, down, down. Very good. All right. Taking it into a rack and press. Going just a little heavier here. Starting in this forward hang position. Notice my back is straight, not rounded this way. Straight back in that forward hang. We're going to bring it up to goalpost. When you press it up, you got to tuck the rear, squeeze those abs, keep the spine straight, back to goalpost, back to forward hang, straight back. Ready? Rack it, press it down, reset it. Last one, very good. We're going to finish with just a jump squat. So it'll be just a little jump. When you land with soft knees, it means bent, slightly bent, push the butt back, sit, jump, sit it back. Make sure you're really back on your weight on your heels as you go down, so you don't hurt those knees. If you don't want to jump, you can go up on your toes and squat, or you can just do standing squats. If you want to add a little weight, especially if you're not jumping, you can add some weights in the hand. Just, again, make sure you're doing that hip hinge, pushing the butt back, weight on the heels as you sit down. All right, whatever way you're doing it, here we go. Going back into that standing side to side press. Here we go. Ready? Press. Last one. Putting those weights down. Side lunges are next. Ready? Down, down, up, down, down, right? I'm going down, but I'm picking the weights up. Very good. All right. Rack and press is next. Ready? Here we go. Very good. Finishing up the set with those squat jumps, jump squats. Here we go. All right, we have one more set in this first round. Starting with the side to side. Ready? Press. Last one, putting those weights down, legs are wide. Here we go. 1. Very good. All right. Going into the rack and press. Ready? Last 1. Very good. And finishing off the set with a jump squat. I'm gonna turn on my fans. Here we go. Ready? Let's do it. Last 1. Oh, high five. Whew. How was that? Our first set is in the books. We're going to take one weight. Take this weight overhead. March. March. Oh, there's a light going up the screen. Thank you. Very good. All right. We're going to go into some deadlifts. Two weights. Pushing the rear back. Taking those weights down the shin, straight back. Stand up. Push the hips forward, not the low back. Just tuck those hips down and up. Really squeeze the rear as you come through. Last one. One weight. We're going to get down to a squat and then do a forward press in that squat position. So I like to say, bring those elbows to knees. Keep the back straight and then press. Last one. And we're going to finish up with some calf raises. I can probably do 15 of these. I'm going to go right on the edge of my mat, which is going to let my heels sink down just a little bit. Up and down. Last one. Whew. I might have to bring down the numbers on that a little bit. All right, how are we feeling? We're gonna go into those weighted marches. I felt that last set in my shoulder a little bit more than I want to. So I'm gonna go down just a little bit in weight. We're in our march. Last one. Very good. Deadlifts are next. Ready? Push the rear back, down and up. Stay straight. One. Calf raises. I think I'm going to drop the weight just a little. Just adding this little inch of drop here. Made it a little harder. Here we go. Last one. Oh, that was good. All right. We have one more set in the strength portion of this workout. As soon as my calves recover. Here we go. Ready? Okay, we forgot to do that squat forward press. Not me, I forgot. So we're gonna do that next. I remembered halfway through. We'll do that. We'll go into the deadlift, then we'll come back to this squat forward press. All's well that ends well, right? Here we go. Last one. Now we're gonna go into the deadlift, then we'll come back to this. Or maybe we'll do the calf raises first and end with that. Here we go. Ready? Push the rear back. One, going back to that squat forward press. Ready? Let's do it. Last one. And finishing up with the calf raises. Ready? And up. Last one. Ooh, I felt that today. How was that, you guys? A little strength workout. High five, high five. Let's move into some stretch. I'm gonna go ahead and take my shoes and socks off. All right, feet are flat on the ground. Let's go ahead and lay it back, hands behind the head, bringing chin to chest, pulling chin to chest, but let that head rest in your hands as well, giving just a little resistance. And release. And bring the chin right back up, but bring the chin to one side. And release. And to the other side. And release. Arms out to the side, left leg straight, right leg bent. Right leg goes to the inside of the body, keeping that right shoulder on the ground. The shoulder starts to come back, move the knee, move that bent knee up a little more toward the midline. And we're going to take it to the other side. Both feet flat on the ground. One leg crosses over, Figure 4, using the bottom leg to pull the top leg toward your chest and using your hand to pull the top knee toward your opposite shoulder. And move the hand to the inside of your knee, press that knee out, continue to pull the whole top leg in. Use that bottom leg to pull the top leg to your chest. And release. Same thing to the other side. Top leg in, top knee into the opposite shoulder. And push that top knee out. Continue to pull the whole top leg in. And release. Go ahead and sit it up. Hands behind your back. You can have fingers facing in or out, feet flat on the ground. We're going to push up, trying to get the whole stomach as flat as possible, like a tabletop. And down. Taking it into those Z-sits. Gonna go side to side. Very good. And onto stomach. One heel to the rear. Little quad stretch. And release. And to the other side. Release. Tops of the feet flat into the ground, flat into the ground. Turning those fingertips back toward the knees. Couple rocks before you turn one hand palm up. That palm up hand, don't put much weight on it, but have the whole back of the hand flat on the ground. Fingertips flat on the ground, arm is straight. You want to try to move that palm up hand into different directions. Point the fingers in different directions. Stretching the wrist and the forearm there. Switching to the other side. Back of the hand flat on the ground. Arm is straight. Not much weight on it. Just feel the stretch. Sit back on the backs of the legs. I'm using my foam roller as a little cushion and stretching those arms out in front. And one arm threads under the other arm. Side. And take this foam roller out, toes on the ground, taking it up into down dog. Trying to get those feet flat on the ground, head in between the arms. One leg goes up, bend it, rotate to the outside of the body, hands stay flat on the ground, arms are straight, looking under that armpit. Back into down dog. Other leg goes up, bend it, rotate, arms are straight, hands are flat on the ground. Back into down dog, onto hands and knees. One leg comes forward. The top of that back foot is pressed into the mat. Arms come up and back. Tuck the rear, push that back hip forward. And taking it to the other side. Arms come up and back. Tuck the rear, push that back hip forward. And release. And we're going to use our elbows to press the knees down toward the mat. Release elbows from knees with the straight back, taking the chin toward the toes. And release. Let's go ahead and straddle stretch. Chest down toward the ground. And take the chest to one thigh. To the other side. And down the ground. And shoulder down to the thigh, fingertips to the toes. To the other side. And bringing one leg in, chest down to the thigh. Press that bent knee down. Take it to the other side. And crisscross. Take one arm to the outside of the opposite knee, other hand right behind your hip. Turn and look over that back shoulder. And to the other side. stand it up, stretch up tall, forward fold down, going down as far as you can, keeping those legs straight. And go ahead and bend the knees and roll it up. Take a deep breath in. And blow it out. And that is going to do it for our daily dose of fitness on a Thursday. I have a card for you guys today. It says, I am hope. Hey, there's Carlos. Good morning, Carlos. It says, I am committed to being a shoulder to lean on. Today I will reach out to someone to offer a selfless version of myself. I will listen with my heart. I love that. I am hope. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me on this early edition of our Daily Dose of Fitness on a Thursday. Like I said, I'm having to be a little bit flexible with my workout times because my family needs me right now. So I will be back when I'm back. I got my 3 workouts in. I said I wanted to do 3 workouts this week, so I did Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and who knows, there might be one more, but I feel good that I accomplished my goal. Spending a lot of extra time with family right now, but I'll be back more regularly and on my scheduled time before too long. All right, I hope everyone has a great day. I hope to see you next time, and until then, eat well, stay fit, live life. Have a great day. Bye.